Jive and Honey, famous for nothing. It's finally here.
Oh God.
I feel my chair is low. I don't like being. There we go.
I've been lowering.
Now I'm at my.
I've been lowering
You've been
your
lowering
chair
my
a little
chair,
bit.
so every time I'm looking inch shorter.
Yeah, so you just feel a little less.
Until I'm up on the table.
I feel like less of a man all of a sudden.
Oh my God! All right, we are finally giving away a T-shirt. I don't know why I'm
Is it the one
excited
you're
about
wearing?
it. It is the one I'm wearing. It's a game-used T-shirt.
Gross.
I'm happy to say this has been through the wash like 3-4 times. And
It's holding up.
It's
Yeah,
holding
yeah.
up nice. So this is black. We've got chocolate.
Ooh.
So yeah, so it's the official Jive and Honey T-shirt.
Yeah, beware. There's
Can be yours.
there's a lot of knockoffs out
Tons
there.
of knockoffs.
You should be really careful.
I'm getting all excited here. All right, but we're gonna make you work for it. It's simple. It's gonna sound convoluted, but
Well, you came up with it, so
Yeah,
I'm sure
yeah.
it's pretty involved.
it's only 3 pages long. So it should be fairly easy.
Oh, good.
All right, we're giving away 3 T-shirts.
Okay.
3. Step 1, you have to go to YouTube, which you can get to YouTube through jiveandhoneypodcast.com.
Right. Take you right to the YouTube.
Go right to
Or
the
you go to YouTube, search Jive and Honey. It'll come
Yeah,
up.
and it will come up. We actually do come up in YouTube searches.
Thank God. Doing something right.
So there's a couple episodes you have to watch, and then go to Instagram, which is Jive and Honey FFN for famous for nothing. You need to follow us,
Yep. You got to follow us.
and then you DM the answers to us. And the first 3 people that get all 3 answers right get a T-shirt. We'll DM you back saying you won, and we'll get your sizes and address and get it to you. Oh, the other thing that I forgot is on YouTube, before you watch it, you must subscribe.
Oh, okay. So you got to go. You got to find us on YouTube. You got to subscribe.
Right.
You got to watch 3 different episodes.
3 episodes to answer 3 questions.
Okay. You're going to give the episodes.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's fair.
And we're going to have this up on screen.
Sure. Which episodes do you have to watch?
All right. The last episode, episode 30, which was trilogies.
Trilogies. Okay.
What was the last Ernest movie? Ernest has gone to jail. Ernest has gone to Africa.
Whoa. By the way, last episode, if you watch it on YouTube, there is
Yeah.
a link in the description that will take you to the full version of Ernest Goes to Africa
Oh my God.
on YouTube. Buddy, that movie I thought on paper Ernest Goes to Africa was going to be a problem. It is a huge problem. Like, we have to watch it.
All right. Well, let's not get excited. You tell everyone what the last Ernest movie. So what is the last Ernest movie?
Yes, you have to tell us. Question number 1: what is the last Ernest movie? The answer is
According to Jive.
the answer is somewhere in episode 30.
Episode 30. Episode 29 is our uncomfortable episode. And we talked a lot about urologists.
Yes.
And the other thing we talked about was colonoscopies. And we suggested that they offer a certain type of colonoscopy.
Yes, we came up with a great marketing idea for colonoscopies.
And that we would do it right away and
Yes.
we would film it.
Yes. So episode 29, what kind of colonoscopies should they start offering?
Yes.
Great question.
And then a visual question. In episode 28, what band's lyrics are on my shirt in episode 28?
You have a custom T-shirt with band lyrics on it, and you have to tell us the name of the band.
Name
in
of the band.
28. Gotcha.
In episode
Okay.
28. And that's it.
All right.
Come up with those answers. Go to Instagram. Follow us so that you can DM us those 3 answers. First 3 people that also subscribe to YouTube. Follow us on Instagram. Answer the questions. Get a free Jive and Honey T-shirt.
Man, people love free shit. Thank God for that. That's the entirety of his piece of paper this week.
Yeah,
which
that's
I think
it.
Is,
I'm so unprepared.
so get ready. Buckle in.
The answers are on there.
Oh, good.
And people are just going to fucking zoom in. I probably should say, edit that.
Cool.
Edit that.
Yeah. We'll blur that out.
Yeah, we're going to keep this one real brief. It's like we really just wanted to set up the T-shirt. You're going on a little vacation.
Yep, going to be away for the spring break.
Yeah, spring break.
Spring break. Yep, going to go see my mommy.
Yeah, I was going to bust your balls. It's like, yeah.
Yeah, I'm taking my wife and daughter to see my mom.
It's some warm weather and good company.
Yes. So it'll be fine, except
good.
for the fact that my daughter has a broken wrist and.
But she can still go in the pool, right?
Yes, it is actually waterproof technology has greatly improved since
I know you don't have to put the big sandwich bag, the Wonder Bread bag with a rubber band.
I was trying to explain to her. I first broke my foot when I was in second grade, and it had a piece of metal and it was plaster.
Oh yeah, plaster.
It weighed so
it was a
much.
Weapon.
Yeah,
it was a weapon.
Yeah, it weighed my foot and leg because it was on my calf. It was unbelievable how much it weighed, and I remember the doctor going, "You have to, not put it on the ground and drag it." And I was like, "I'm not dragging it." He's like, "Yeah, it's very obvious you're dragging it. It's all worn out in the heel." And then I think when I was in 8th grade, I broke my leg again, and it was something lighter.
Right.
Not what they have
so
now.
It keeps just
But they've gotten to not only colors for cast, but also waterproof.
Crazy thing, in my whole life, the only thing I've ever broken was my heart.
God damn it.
You killed my punchline, you fucker. The whole time you're talking, I'm not even listening to you. I'm just like, I've gotta hit that delivery.
No, I was not going to let you have that.
You.
Absolutely not.
Man.
That is terrible.
But it's true. I've never had a cast. I've almost had my arm cut off, but it was like down to the bone. So like all they could do. That's a whole other story. Yeah, you see this gap here, like that.
Oh, I thought you just wore a watch in the sun.
Yeah. No, I almost lost my hand. The Minnesota Vikings saved my arm, my hand.
What the fuck? You have to tell me that. How do I not know this? Tell me what happened.
As you know, I come from the land of winter, eternal winter. Yeah. We had snowmobiles. I loved the snowmobile. We had 2 snowmobiles. We'd build them. We'd do all sorts of shit.
Okay, I'm not going to say that
snowmobile runs.
You guys weren't absolute trash.
It was so much fun.
Of course it was.
But I have an older brother, and the thing we did, we had a big backyard. It was a double wide because our neighbors, we didn't have a fence, so it was like a football field. So the snow was built up so much, we kind of built like a death race. Where like we rode the snowmobiles around so much, we had kind of like a track, and you would
made like a bowl almost.
Yeah, like a snowmobile bowl, and like we would just see how fast we could fucking go on snowmobiles.
Oh, of course you do.
So, but then we thought it would be great, and there's like a bunch of us, there's like 4 kids all fucking around on snowmobiles, and so on the back is the bar. So when you have a passenger, they can hold on to the bar
for your chick.
Yeah, for your chick. Even you're picking up your chick on your snowmobile. Is to hold on to it and be whipped around like toboggan. I don't even know, like Superman style. So you're holding onto the bar, getting whipped around on the snowmobile.
Whoa.
The whole thing was great. And the one thing you don't do,
always, until
you don't let go. I let go. Coming around a turn, I just was like, I can't hold it. I let go. You get slingshot into the snowbank and then back in.
Oh.
Superman style. My whole arm goes into the track. And so now it is like red. It's the red wedding. It's just blood shooting out of the snowmobile track as my brother is like whipping me around the track. So it was awesome visual. It was just like a red against the white snow.
Whoa.
And they couldn't get my arm out.
So wait, how long, did he notice immediately or was
everyone screaming. Okay. Yeah.
I mean, thank God
he didn't make a full loop or anything. He got like a quarter of the track.
Thank God none of you were wearing helmets
no helmets.
Dampen his hearing.
But the thing was, I love the Minnesota Vikings, the Purple People Eaters, and
when did Fran Tarkenton save your life?
I was wearing, they were fucking awesome. They were my favorite gloves. They were purple. but they went all the way up your forearm, you know? And so they go out. But there was a giant Minnesota Vikings patch on it. So it hit that first and kind of like, so it grazed my arm. Like they had to rip it out. It's all bloody. And it shaved my arm. You could see the 2 bones sticking in the arm and my thumb.
Oh yeah, look at that. That's, I've seen that scar in your hand.
So like it's basically you could see the skeleton of my hand because it flayed my hand.
Weapon X, nice.
Yeah. But the doctor said if I wasn't wearing my Minnesota Vikings glove, it would have just like gone right through my arm. And
it is a good thing you were not in your Prince phase yet, because that lace glove would not have held
glove on the nubbin would not.
That lace glove would not have saved your arm the way the Fran Tarkenton Purple People Eater glove did.
The thing that I remember, well, I was in like I didn't cry, but I was in like complete shock. You know, by the time they ripped out my arm, and I call her, my father's the sheriff of the county, so everyone wants to, you know, she calls my mom calls my dad, and dad puts out out to the bandwidth. There's like 4 cop cars trying to get me.
The cherry on. Yeah.
Trying to get the sheriff's son to the hospital.
They all wanted
to get the points.
Nah, it's all right.
So, but I just stood there, deadpan, and and my mother was a nurse growing up. She was just calm, cool, like had it all. She wrapped it up, bump, bump, bump. It's like
talking about a woman who's seen her share of snowmobile accidents.
Yeah. Yeah, I was the youngest of 5. She's like, "Oh, what you do now?"
Right.
So, anyways, I had my hand.
That's awesome. Good. You would be way more interesting with one hand, though. I gotta tell you.
Oh man! But then I would actually be able to develop my left hand, but playing basketball. That's my kryptonite in basketball. I have no left hand, so I'm very uncoordinated with my left hand. So
yeah, you would have been a lot better.
A lot of things. Ass wiping. Masturbation.
Oh my god, you'd have to do everything.
Everything. Oh my god, I can't even imagine.
Yeah. That's
I put this hand through.
The hand's like, kill me.
I wish I was cut off in 1978.
Yeah, it really brings a new level to like giving yourself a stranger.
Yeah. Because the nubbin.
I mean, okay. You have full feeling in a hand though, right?
Oh, yeah. It was wild, but it was so gross. Like it's not a cast thing. It wasn't broken.
It's almost grafting, like right?
Yeah. So like
wet.
Yeah.
Wet
I had to put like this ooze shit on it, and like basically take the bandage off like twice a day, and like treat it. It was gross as shit. It stunk. Yeah. I was that kid in school, knowing everyone. I was like Pigpen.
Yeah, that's why nobody wanted to talk to you.
Yeah. Oh shit. Anyways,
man, that is gnarly. That's great.
Yeah,
I love that.
But I still got back on that horse. I snowmobiled my whole life. It was fucking awesome. I love it. I miss it.
Yeah.
What the fuck are we talking about?
Well, White Lotus just ended.
Oh well, something else just ended. R.I.P. It happened the day we recorded, or everyone found out. The day we recorded the last episode is Val Kilmer.
Oh, man. I was thinking, though, wouldn't it be weird if Jim Morrison was still alive and he was like, hey, I just want to let everyone know. Yeah. I think Val Kilmer did a great job.
He did a great job. I was thinking, the morbid thought I had is he was alive when 2 of his sequels came out and he dies in them. One he's already dead, Willow. Willow is a Ron Howard fantasy movie. Is like kind of like the diatropes of Star Wars. They had the 2 things, which were the robots. Right. They had the thing. They had a princess to be saved.
It really was a very similar
story beats. Yeah, but he's great in it.
Yeah,
Mad Mardigan.
Yep.
Mad Mardigan.
Yeah, he was awesome.
But they made a sequel. It was very bad, and he's dead in it, but he's alive to see his characters. And then Maverick, Top Gun Maverick, he's in it for a hot minute, but then dies.
Right.
And he's alive. So it's like all these like franchises saying farewell to him while he's still living.
Jeez. Yeah. I mean, it's Wish they had made a Top Secret sequel. That would have been.
It doesn't hold up.
No?
There's some funny bits, but it's
Giant phone. I, mean,
I
it's
know.
so
No,
funny.
there
cows?
are funny bits, but the movie doesn't.
It's not.
Yeah, it's not. It's no
It's not the
naked
airplane.
gun.
It's not the airplane
Yeah.
of spy movies.
It is not. It is not.
It's not the Spies Like Us of spy movies.
Yeah. I saw him first in Real Genius.
Real Genius was.
was fucking.
Does that hold up?
It doesn't. I tried to watch it.
Robert Downey's in that.
He is.
Yeah, it's a great
It
movie.
was-
I still quote.
It was
I saw
fun.
a couple quotes of
Oh,
it.
speaking. That's the White Lotus connection. The guy who retires to Thailand from the second
yeah,
one.
yeah.
He's the guy that lives in the closet.
John
Lorenzo.
Cleese?
Yeah, Lorenzo or whatever. Remember, he was in the closet and he played the
Holy shit!
all the things and won all the prizes and
Yeah.
takes off with the professor at the end.
no way.
I'm
No
97%
way.
sure.
I don't know if the timing works on that. Hold on. Real Genius.
Yeah, real genius. Oh,
What, you gonna do something else?
No.
While I'm
I put my coffee down so
All
you
right.
can actually see my shirt because you scolded
Fucking
me last time.
Laszlo Hallfield. It's him. What a
Fucking
great-
A, that is my secret power of connecting like people over 30 years of movies. You know, from
To be fair, my wife has the same superpower, so
right.
it's not that impressive.
all right. Well, whatever.
It's-
I'll
it's-
challenge her.
yeah.
I'll challenge her.
Okay, that'll be fun. Holy shit! I mean, that had to have been one of his early roles.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, fucking Uncle Rico. Way to
Uncle
go.
Rico. Yeah.
That's awesome. Great segue, however.
I know. Yeah, we were just talking. Is White Lotus good?
Here's the thing. Looks great. Sounds
Yeah.
great. Well acted.
Yep.
I enjoy it thoroughly.
Yes.
Despite I can look.
I can't say thoroughly.
I look back at it and I go, okay, yeah, sure, that episode's slow, whatever. I enjoy it. I enjoy the.
But you also stockpile and watch it back to back to back.
yeah,
It might have a thing because, like, when you watch one and wait a week and you're just like,
yeah.
"Oh, what the fuck did I just watch?"
Well,
like
you-
nothing happened.
You know what? All of you can do it too.
But I'm just saying, it's just like you forget. I think you forget. Like you like the
Yeah.
first season, you like the second season. The same thing, slow in the beginning, but it's also slow with a bunch of awful people.
Right, and also like things are shocking in it,
Yeah,
and it's almost always like gay stuff.
yeah. It's
You know, it's-
fucking the uncle, and,
Right,
you know,
and
yeah.
the AIDS, the first
Yeah,
season,
yeah.
and but kind of great. Like the
Oh yeah.
like I read an article today that was like this season was so terrible because it handled suicide horribly. It handled Sam Rockwell's thing was awful, and I'm like, you just don't like White Lotus.
Don't watch it.
You should definitely not watch
Yeah,
this.
Sam
Like,
Rockwell was brilliant.
Yeah. And
It was supposed to be Woody Harrelson.
yes.
And the reason why they try to work around his schedule, and it was funny, Mike White laughed at it, and he's like, jokingly, that is a bougie thing, is because he had a birthday party, and it was in Europe, and like all his guests already bought tickets for it,
yeah.
so he couldn't do White Lotus.
He couldn't do White Lotus because he's doing the most White Lotus shit you could ever do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
The other thing is that, every cast member is paid the same amount.
Oh, that's cool.
And that's
I
why
like that.
that's why
I
they
like
do
that.
alphabetical and not for any reason except for their budget was so tight the first season.
Yeah.
That's how they did it, and they've
yeah.
carried that through. Woody Harrelson was cast and went to HBO and was like, "Hey, can I get some more money?" And they were like, "No." He's like, "All right, I'll do it anyway." And then his scheduling conflict happened that they couldn't do it. But I like the show. I find the show enjoyable. I think it's refreshing to see these locales, to have a showrunner who has an agenda that, whether I agree with 100% of it or not, I don't really mind it.
Right.
It's what he wants to do. He's doing it. It's well photographed, well acted.
yeah.
The music was great. I don't know if next season will be great.
Yeah, well, next season. But yeah, the thing, and even like the handling of like they were psychotic daydreams of the father doing a mass suicide or killing that is great. That's what people thoughts in their head go to.
Yeah. Yeah, and
it's absurd and like awful.
It's a TV show. It's supposed to be dramatic. It's him doing it.
But it's also thought-provoking.
The first time they cut back from it, you're like, oh, thank God.
Yeah.
This writer also didn't like the way they handled incest, which is crazy because it's like,
Right.
what's the good way?
Yeah, what's the good way?
I mean, honestly, he's like, my brother is jammed up.
Yeah.
Gave him a little
yeah.
That's it.
He's a people pleaser.
Yes. Great line.
It is a great line. And it was like, how do you handle the aftermath? That was great.
It was a great way
great.
to
Are you
handle
mad at me? It was great.
Yeah.
But the question posed is incest the last shocker that writers have to be provocative? Like Game of Thrones. That was insane. When you think about it, it was like...
Yes, but also like...
and they carried that through. They finished strong with it. Like they
really
ended
did,
up together.
Yeah, that was wild.
Yeah.
I had a friend whose wife was like, ugh, I hate this show, Dexter. It's just like all incest. And he went, your favorite show is Game of Thrones.
Yeah. It's funny how it washes over everyone that the biggest love story is between a brother and a sister.
Well, I mean, they were wearing fancy clothes and British accents, so
made it more fanciful.
Yeah. I think for me, there's other things that would probably like shock me more because two characters, they are characters. Like you are able to disassociate the fact, like these shows aren't so engrossing that I don't believe these actors are actually related. I for me, like gross out stuff is more upsetting.
Yeah,
like if like they started writing stuff about people eating poop, I'd be more upset.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. I don't know if that has legs, but
yeah, no.
I know what you mean.
It's
just more unsettling things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think violence is more upsetting to me.
Yeah, violence is, and it's funny, the older I get, the more I'm like a little bit more like, is that necessary?
Yeah. I think incest stuff, like depending, like honestly, brother to brother incest, much less upsetting than like dad to son.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
and it's
like a
unwanted.
downward. Yeah, that's
unwanted incest is
right. Yeah. That's more upsetting.
Yeah,
for sure.
Not that Schwarzenegger was asking for it. He was dressed. Well, he was naked in bed with him. So
yeah, maybe he.
It's like you should have went over the. You should have went over the rules.
He was asking for it. Is that what you're saying? Yeah. Maybe you're part of the problem.
If you get naked in bed with two other people,
wrong place,
someone
wrong
might touch
time.
your dick.
Hey,
Yeah.
Maybe he was there first.
It's pretty
but
good.
in White Lotus, there's the Sam Rockwell thing is very, very shocking as is the Schwarzenegger thing. John Grease's whole invite him over. His whole fantasy that he tells his girlfriend.
Yeah.
Whether that was true or not.
It was.
Is it like whether that was his character's truth?
Yeah. I think it was.
It was also pretty dark and upsetting.
Yeah. Oh,
it was
without a doubt.
Yeah, it was like, whoa, that's a lot of stuff for one season.
Yeah, I think Piper was the most disappointing thing because it's like I've been to Thailand many times. It's like Buddhism
with his wife.
Yeah. But that's the other thing too. They showed two sides of Thailand, and Thailand's an onion to unfold different layers. It's like Southern Beach, Thailand is party town, and that's where all the tourists go.
Right.
And then they're in the Four Seasons in Thailand, which that's not my life. So like
fucking better not be.
Yeah, no. But Thailand is a beautiful, beautiful country. I thought he was going to ruin it for me. I was like, if he fucks up Thailand for me and a bunch of fucking dumbass Americans want to go there.
There's already a bunch of dumbass Americans
but
there,
they can go to they can go to southern Thailand, go to the beaches and Golang Island, which is like kind of like a nicer Cancun. You know, it's like when we went to southern Thailand, we went to a small island.
Right. You went pretty desolate.
Yeah,
right.
we drove an hour and a half, took a ferry for an hour to get away from
everyone.
that
from
Thailand.
Australians.
Right. Yes, exactly.
Australians can be the best and worst people on vacation.
Depends on what mode you're in. Same in Philly.
Yep.
You know, it's like if
you want to party,
if you want to party, fucking meet.
They will get it started.
Yeah,
you don't want to party, you
get
do
away
not
from
be
them.
around.
Yeah, get away from them. But like go to northern Thailand and it's just gorgeous. I could go on and on.
Yeah.
But so. Yeah, I've been catching a lot of interviews with Mike White, and it's just like he said it almost killed him.
Yeah,
this production, pre-shooting, post, but he's in it for number 4. He's redoing his contract, so this is his money.
This is the one to get paid for.
It is crazy to have like 3 hit seasons to finally get the payout.
I mean,
but he deserves it. It's good.
He does. He made something like wholly original, and I think something that, I mean, the timing couldn't have been better doing it during COVID for the first season. And you know,
closed audience, just starving for stuff.
And also, like, with everyone having these, like, amazing Instagram lives and then being like, everyone who goes to these beautiful places, like, they're fucking miserable.
The genius of it, though, too, is the marketing side of it. It is brilliant. People are going to be on bated breath to find out where the next location is. Yeah. And the season itself, it's all about, someone's going to die and you won't know until the end. It's built in, you know, and you have the FOMO, you don't fear of missing out.
Yeah.
It's like, you're locked in, man.
Yeah, it's great. It's great. It's well done. And I mean, if you got a real problem with it, I don't know. Stop watching.
Yeah, I know. It's entertainment. Yeah. Watch something else. It's not for you.
There's plenty of stuff that TV shows that I have, when I didn't like it and you went, did you watch it? I went, watch 3 episodes. You went, well, you didn't give it a shot. I went, I don't like it. I don't want to watch more than 3 episodes.
Like I've decided I don't want that. I have limited time in my life. I'm not going to spend it watching
that.
That's fine.
Yes. We already covered that there's other shows that we don't like that we watch despite the show.
Yeah. Because I was just like, I haven't watched the new episode of Studio, but I will. But I've started Mobland, the Guy Ritchie thing, and so far so good. It's like Guy Ritchie did The Gentleman, which was a series, which I enjoyed. Now he's doing this series, so maybe maybe
Guy Ritchie's pretty good at making stuff.
Yeah, it's like I loved his first couple movies, and he kind of fell off a little bit.
He had a rocky patch there, but all in all, Guy Ritchie's a good filmmaker.
He tried to tackle Sherlock Holmes, which is tough.
But I thought the first one was great.
First one was good. Second one was decent. I mean, they were good. Yeah. They were good. They weren't like. Yeah.
That's the problem. Everyone thought it was fine.
Yeah.
So it's But I get it. It's fine. We're actually we're catching up on Saturday Night Live because we were. And I don't know if you watched any of the ones with Mikey Madsen.
No, I haven't watched any.
Holy shit, it was so bad.
Oh,
it was so bad that the best thing that happened was that the musical artist Morgan Wallen or some country ass, he fucking walked off the set at the end, like, because apparently he didn't know any better. Like, they're saying thank you, good night, and he just walked right off, like in front of the camera, which it's like are you really that stupid? And then posted
Is he a young guy?
And then posted a picture. Yeah, he was from The Voice or something. Maybe we need to stop letting these game shows pick people that were going to be popular artists. But then he posted a picture of his private jet and said, "Get me back to God's country."
Go.
Yeah, he's since.
Was it The Voice?
I don't know.
I stopped watching The Voice because it was everyone was from a church.
Yeah,
it got all real preachy.
This guy's like real problematic, apparently. But here's the real problem: his music fucking stinks. It's like, you're an asshole and your music stinks.
It's like, it's amazing that you still watch. I haven't watched Saturday Night Live. I've seen clips. It's like in my feed because I have a lot of comedy stuff coming up. So I've seen I'm sure I'll see all the best parts.
Yeah.
But I couldn't like sit down and watch Saturday Night Live.
You know, we treat it sort of like a sitcom, with the exception of the cold.
You watch the whole thing?
We usually don't watch the cold open because it's topical news thing, and it's like, well, I've lived through the real version of this, and it's already fucking depressing.
Yeah.
Even though the guy that plays Trump is great.
Oh, yeah.
But they have Mike Myers doing Elon Musk, and Mike Myers has had so much plastic surgery. He's so hard to look at.
Oh, shit. God damn.
Yeah, so we'll, check the monologue, watch that.
Hey, man, you do what you want in your house, man. You do what you want.
But
watch what you want.
Weekend update's always pretty strong.
Yeah, I watch all the clips.
Yeah.
I watch the clips. I watch the best of.
And it's like usually, especially if the musical act is not somebody we're interested in or didn't wow us with the first one.
Right.
Like after Weekend Update, we're pretty much out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because anything else I know, if it was really outstanding,
But
it'll
you're
be on
watching
my feed.
it on Hulu or Peacock.
Yeah.
At a reasonable hour. It's not
Oh,
Saturday
yeah,
at 11.
I haven't seen a Saturday at 11 in 10 years. I mean, I
Holy
don't.
shit.
Yeah. But yeah, it was not particularly good. And this week was Jack Black, so I'm definitely not going to watch the majority of that. Because Jack Black is
Yeah, I've been seeing his
awful.
I'll on my feed, it's like he'll pop up because of the what's that called? Warcraft.
Minecraft. It's going to
shit.
save Hollywood, that movie. Made $6 billion this weekend.
That's a whole other show that I
Yeah.
It's not my generation. So
No. And yeah, that's
God
nothing.
bless them.
Yeah. Good luck.
Good luck with that.
Yeah.
It won't be in my choice.
Yes.
Doing. But anyways, so let's keep this short.
All right.
So we're saying White Lotus is good.
It is good.
White Lotus is not for everyone.
Hey, and guys, listen. And that goes for this too, I guess. If you don't like it, fucking turn it off.
Yeah, I know.
Don't just go and complain about it. Jesus Christ.
I know. Yeah, these
Shut
are
up.
all choices
Yes.
you get to make. But yeah, my biggest thing is like, because I was getting a little disgruntled in the beginning. You kind of set me straight. It's just like, what else did you expect? It was the first episode.
Yeah.
And I said that to my wife too. It's like, yeah, when you think back to the other seasons, it's a bunch of people you don't like. He's holding up a mirror to society and all the ickiness and awful people and what money does to you. And, because like that was the other thing that was fucking awesome is when the one masseuse or the one spa woman from the other episode, other season, gets that money, she changes like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's
Money will absolutely corrupt you.
My situation has changed.
Yes. I mean, I think it's really fair to say that this is a TV show that from the beginning was about horrible people with a lot of money, somewhere beautiful, and then every once in a while,
undeservingly,
every once in a while, there was really scary music.
Yeah.
That is the entire show.
Yeah.
It
looks real good.
He has made that show 3 times now.
Yeah.
I don't know why anybody expects anything else.
Right. No. But sometimes you have to remember that.
Yes.
I had forgotten.
Yes.
The other thing that, it's suspension of belief, or it's like, it's a TV show. Because they want to show everyone leaving. Because it's like, I've seen a lot of stills of what everyone looked like coming to White Lotus. And then everyone leaving White Lotus. Very
a week
different.
Later, yes.
But there was a murder at White Lotus. I don't think anyone was going anywhere.
Well, I think they had a pretty good idea of everyone who committed it.
Right.
Yeah.
But still, even if it took a day, I don't think everyone's leaving on time.
Nah.
But anyway, you have to have that end shot.
Yes, you do. It really, you need to come all the way around.
Yeah.
It's filmmaking 101. You really need to return back to that opening image.
Yes.
Anyway, please don't forget to rate, review, subscribe,
Yeah.
enter the contest, watch these other 3 episodes.
Yes, we will have all our convoluted tasks you have to perform to get a t-shirt.
Yes.
And we will also have them for sale. If you don't want to jump through hoops,
But you want to look
buy
cool.
one. Yeah.
And impress all your
and
friends.
send us your pictures of You in your Jive and Honey t-shirt.
Yes. Or, I don't know. Let's wait and see who gets them before we start doing that. I don't know. I don't know if I necessarily want to see that.
All right, let's see how this goes.
Yeah. When we still have all these t-shirts in a couple weeks.
Yeah. Oh, man.
All right, just send us an email. We'll give it to you. All right, everybody.
Yeah, you see some third world country, doing a commercial. They're all running around with Jive and Honey t-shirts. We ship them to like Haiti or whatever after an earthquake.
They have Chiefs championship shirts and Jive and Honey shirts.
Yes.
With the big bellies. Flies.
Fuck. We're doing good for the world. It's all good. It's all good.
Giving,
our failure will put a shirt on someone's back.
We're giving back.
Yeah.
They're wearing a bunch of fucking H&M clothes and Jive and Honey
Jive and Honey t-shirts. Yeah.
Fuck.
Holy hell.
Oh, God. What a nightmare.
God damn it.
All right. See you next week.
Later.